Trying to work out your crypto taxes yourself can be incredibly challenging and frustrating. Tracking every single trade, swap, staking reward, etc. across multiple exchanges, wallets, and blockchains is complex. And it's difficult to even know where to start or who to go to for help. That's where automated crypto tax software comes in, as it can save you a huge amount of time and hassle. And today, we're revisiting one of the best known platforms that does exactly this, Koinly. We first reviewed Koinly about a year and a half ago, and with new regulations and features being added all of the time, I wanted to provide an updated video on the platform. Just a quick reminder that nothing contained in this video is financial advice, and let's jump straight in. Koinly is an automated crypto tax platform. You add the wallets, exchanges, and addresses you've used across different blockchains, and then it automatically imports your transactions and calculates your cryptocurrency taxes for you. This means you don't need to work out your gains and losses yourself, which can be a very complex and time-consuming process. Koinly is available in more than 100 countries, including the UK, US, Canada, Australia, and many countries across Europe like Germany, France, and Sweden. It's built up a strong reputation with thousands of reviews and an excellent rating on Trustpilot. One of the best things about Koinly is that you can sign up for free, connect all of your accounts, see your full portfolio, and even get a preview of your capital gains, both realized and unrealized, before you need to pay anything at all. In fact, the free plan lets you track up to 10,000 transactions. You only need to pay when you're ready to download an official tax report, which are useful. You can find a link in the description of this video to Koinly's official website and where you can sign up for free. So how do you actually track your crypto tax using Koinly? Well, it's essentially a three-step process. First, you add all of the accounts and wallets you have on the exchanges and blockchains you've used. Secondly, once Koinly's imported everything, you review the transactions on its platform. And thirdly, you download a relevant tax report for the country you're based in. Koinly supports many different tax forms, so you're very likely to be covered by the many options it has. For example, it includes the HMRC capital gains summary for the UK. For the US, it generates the IRS forms you need to report, the CRR Schedule 3 for Canada, as well as specific reports for many other countries, like Australia, Germany, and France. And for our US viewers, Koinly has been updated to align with the new IRS guidance. This includes support for wallet-based cost tracking, and preparing for the new Form 1099-DA, which brokers will start sending out. The options and metrics available for you to see on Koinly are impressive. You can see how much fiat currency you've added, your cost basis, your realized and unrealized gains or losses, your costs and expenses through fees, and your return on investment. You can also use Koinly as a portfolio tracker, with the user interface being very user-friendly. Koinly will also summarize your taxable income for the year, so you can get a preview of this. This includes your capital gains, profit or loss, any income you've received through crypto, your cost and expenses, and any gifts, donations, or lost coins. A key feature for traders is that Koinly now handles more complex transactions like funding fees and futures fees. These are now correctly included directly in your other gains P&L calculation, rather than just being treated as a separate cost. So once you've added your wallets, Koinly can auto-sync data from the exchanges, etc. that you add using an API. However, we'd be cautious about connecting third-party platforms directly to your exchanges or wallets. So an alternative is to download the transaction history as a CSV file from an exchange. And then you can manually upload this file directly to Koinly. Koinly also now supports uploading zip and tar.gz or GZ files, so you don't need to unzip your exchange reports anymore. And just to be clear, Koinly will never require your private keys or for you to enter these anywhere. So as always, please be careful and ensure they're kept secure. In the settings, you also have various options. For example, to treat rewards from airdrops, forks, mining, and staking as income on your tax report. Integrations are another advantage of Koinly because it supports a massive number of platforms. And these numbers have grown significantly over the years. So Koinly now includes over 1,000 direct integrations, support for over 7,200 DeFi protocols, over 220 blockchains, over 415 exchanges, and over 120 wallets. In terms of exchanges, all of the large ones are covered, such as Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, KuCoin, Crypto.com, etc. And it's a similar situation with wallets, with most being supported, such as MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Trezor, Ledger, etc. So having looked at the many advantages of Koinly, what are the possible disadvantages? Well, it's fair to say there aren't that many. However, if you are someone who uses DeFi a lot and uses the newest projects, blockchains, or tokens, they won't necessarily show on Koinly until they've been added. In this case, you'd need to manually add these transactions. If this is something you wouldn't want to do, wouldn't have the time to, or wouldn't feel comfortable doing yourself, you could contact a crypto tax specialist instead to work it out for you, to ensure it's correct and to save you the time. For those in the UK, we've partnered with one of the leading UK crypto accountancy firms around, called Myna. And for our viewers in the US, we've also partnered with Crypto Tax Audit, who are an expert crypto tax firm for US-based crypto investors. And there are links in the description of this video where you can contact both Myna and Crypto Tax Audit directly, should you want to. The other disadvantage isn't really specific to Koinly, but to all automated crypto tax software, because sometimes Koinly is unable to find all of the information, like the purchase history for a specific cryptocurrency. So the price of the cryptocurrency at the time you purchased it, or the date of this purchase just isn't showing, or there even being a duplicate transaction if it's been pulled from more than one place. The good thing is that Koinly will automatically flag these discrepancies on its platform to help you. However, you must review these transactions yourself manually. And if you've made a lot of transactions across a number of years that need reporting, this can take a long time. But it is important because if there's missing data, the platform might assume you got a cryptocurrency for nothing or for a different price you actually paid, which could mean that you end up paying the incorrect amount of tax. To help with this, Koinly has features like the ledgers page to make it a bit easier to compare your balances and find missing transactions. You can also filter your transactions by the different warnings it has to find and edit them. However, if you don't want to do this yourself, Koinly does have a feature where you can invite your crypto accountant directly into your Koinly account. Under the team settings, you can send an invite to your advisor, like Myna or Crypto Tax Audit, for example, and they can get full editing rights to review your data and fix any issues for you. So how much is Koinly? Well, as I mentioned, you can use it for free, but to download tax reports, you need a paid plan. Obviously, the pricing does change, so please just check the link in the description for the most current pricing for where you are. The plans are based on the tax year that you need and are structured by the total number of transactions you've made. The newbie plan is around £39 and covers up to 100 transactions. The hodler plan is around £79 and covers up to 1,000 transactions. The trader plan is about £149 that covers up to 3,000 transactions. And the pro plan costs £249 or more and is available if you've made over 10,000 transactions, with more transactions available if you need them. It's also important to know that Koinly offers a couple of paid add-ons, with these being daily sync and dual nationality if you need them. A final good thing about Koinly is you can actually pay for your tax report using crypto. You can connect your Coinbase account for this service, or you can connect non-custodial crypto wallets like MetaMask to pay. So Koinly, in our opinion, is a very good platform and is certainly one of the best automated crypto tax software options around, especially if you haven't made that many complex transactions. But everyone is different. If you don't have the time, desire, or expertise to go through all of your transactions and check them, then Koinly can save you a huge amount of time by creating that tax report for you automatically. You can then either file this yourself or pass it to a specialist advisor like Myna or Crypto Tax Audit to check and then file for you. If you do have the time, want to work out your crypto tax yourself, but just need a bit of help, then again, Koinly is perfect. You can add your wallets and CSV files, check any anomalies that it flags, and then generate the final tax report. Alternatively, if working all of this out for yourself or checking it manually using Koinly seems time consuming, or frankly just very difficult, which it can be, then you've got the option of asking an expert crypto accountancy firm to just work this out for you, depending on your budget. But either way, Koinly's an excellent tool and a great starting point. And the good thing is that the choice is yours. So that ends this video on Koinly. And as always, I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. Just a quick reminder, you can find the links in the description of this video for Koinly, Myna and crypto tax audit. I also offer one-to-one coaching to those who are genuinely looking to educate themselves in the crypto space, with there being links in the description to contact me and book in a free video call to see if we'd be a good fit. As always, self-custody and the security of people's crypto is key to us at Koinly as a business focused on education. So holding your assets securely in a hardware wallet, in cold storage, in something like a Trezor is key. So you're not leaving it with a third party, but have and hold the digital asset yourself. And I did a review and unboxing of the Trezor Safe 5 hardware wallet, which you can find a link to here in the description of this video, as well as a link to their official website. After doing that, the next crucial step is securing your seed phrase. CryptoTag is the leading and best-selling storage device for that. And I recently did a review of the CryptoTag Zeus model, which again you can find a link to above and in the description of this video. If you're looking for an easy way to track and stay on top of your crypto investments, you can check out CoinStats, which is the leading cryptocurrency portfolio tracker. And you can find a link to their official website in the description of this video. And if you found this content interesting, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. Thanks for watching and have a great day.